In September 1852, the body of 28-year-old Maria Kirwan was found lying on this rock in a narrow inlet on the beautiful island of Ireland's Eye. Maria, a strong and fearless sea swimmer, had spent the day on the island with her husband William, a successful artist. While he painted the beautiful scenery, she explored the island and swam next to its sandy beaches and rocky inlets. The Kirwans, having spent the summer in the fishing village of Howth, had wished to spend one more day on the peaceful island before returning to the city. However, when Maria failed to return that evening, a desperate search began before her lifeless body was found in this isolated inlet. The following day, an inquest ruled her death an accidental drowning, but almost immediately, talk of overheard arguments and desperate screams heard from the island that evening cast serious suspicion on Mr. William Burke Kirwan. Following a police investigation, a graveside autopsy, and the exposure of William's 14-year-long affair and 7 illegitimate children with one Teresa Kenny, a dramatic murder trial began in Green Street Courthouse, where William found himself accused of either suffocating or drowning his wife so he could be free to live with Teresa and their children. The evidence was circumstantial and the autopsy inconclusive, yet the jury, prejudiced by the revelations of his double life, found William guilty of murder, and he was sentenced to death by hanging. Soon a campaign and a new investigation began to try and clear his name before his execution. Several key witnesses were proven to have dramatically changed their stories, and the evidence of a doctor named Alfred Taylor, widely regarded as the father of British forensic medicine, showed that Maria had died after suffering a fit of epilepsy while bathing. William's hopes of a pardon were soon dashed, however, as his sentence was instead commuted to transportation for life, and he would spend the next 27 years incarcerated on Spike Island and a British penal colony in Bermuda. Today, the grave of Maria Kirwan can be found in the cemetery of Glasnevin, marked only by a modest wooden cross and a portrait painted by her husband William. If you'd like to find out more about Maria's story, check out my documentary, The Murder of Maria Kirwan, on my YouTube channel.